This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Thursday, April the 24th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. Taxpayers in Barbados will undergo a comprehensive profiling and review. Commissioner of the newly established Barbados Revenue Authority, Margaret Sivers, says her agency is trying to tidy up the system and determine those who are owed money by the state and who owe the state money. Sivers, who was addressing a luncheon of the Barbados International Business Association at Hilton, Barbados yesterday, says priority will be given to the VAT refunds and the inland revenue refunds.
About a month ago, we would have directed that work should start on extracting information on taxpayers out of the various systems. But what we're trying to do is to extract that information by, not only by taxpayer, but by year, whether it be a refund or it's an accounts receivable. So we are hoping that the IT people have indicated to me that they should have the system up, ready for us to review in about 2 months, with a view to us being able to deal with the situation that exists between now by the end of the first quarter of this month.
Broken and empty. The words of the wife of the missing British national J. Merriman Mukoro, who disappeared on Sunday. In an interview with the Barbados Today, Olivia Mukoro says they were at Rockley Beach when Jay went into the sea, but could not be found 15 minutes later, despite a desperate search which lasted into the night and has been continuing over the last few days. She admits her husband is not a good swimmer, but insists he would not have gone far. Jay has been a journalist at the BBC Caribbean for the last 10 years, and he also teaches. Family members have arrived in the island to provide comfort to Olivia. She says it's a nightmare, but she's holding out hope her husband would be found.
There's not much hope, to be honest. There's a tiny glimmer that some weird miraculous thing has happened that we can't conceive of, and that somehow he's somewhere, which is why we're making posters and we're going to put those around. But I'm feeling just incredible loss and shock and pain, because I saw him go and I haven't seen him since, and I can't imagine how he can be.
General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union, Sir Roy Trotman, is advising other statutory bodies to follow the example of the National Conservation Commission, which has been successfully negotiating the retrenchment of 194 workers at the month end. Sir Roy says the NCC stuck to its pledge to hold proper consultations with the union, and the two sides were able to reduce the number of workers to be dismissed. He suggests this is the way to go, as he expressed regret that the negotiations with the Transport Board have gone off track.
So the reason why we haven't got that far with other people is a reason that I won't be able to help you with. We have had a situation where we have had to refer the Transport Board to the Labour Department on its way to the Employment Rights Tribunal. Whether the Transport Board will be able to get back to us in time to have meaningful dialogue, I am very much in the dark regarding that, because they've already sent home their people. The NCC has not done so. It has followed process.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
On the regional scene, the Trinidad and Tobago government strongly condemns a Facebook video showing a woman beating her 12-year-old daughter for more than 6 minutes. In the video, which went viral, the mother punished her daughter with a belt after the child posted indecent pictures of herself on the site. The Ministry of Gender, Youth and Child Development urges parents to use non-physical forms of discipline when dealing with children. It warns that physical forms of discipline can lead to serious injury, mental ill health, or even death. But speaking on radio, the mother, Helen Bartlett, declared she has no regrets about disciplining her daughter. To the international scene now, Australian authorities ruled out a metal object that washed ashore far from the area where investigations are looking for Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. Chief of the Australian Transport Safety Bureau, Martin Dolan, says the analysis of the photos is not enough to warrant further examination of the material. Officials had previously called the piece of metal, which appeared to have rivets on one side, an object of interest in the search. Police picked up the object roughly 1,000 miles away from the suspected crash site after many futile days of searching for the missing plane. Authorities haven't said what they think the object could be. Meanwhile, a high-tech underwater drone found no sign of the Boeing 777 jetliner on Wednesday. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
The Business Minute is brought to you by Signia Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
This is the Barbados Today Business Minute for Thursday, April 24th, 2014. I'm Vic Fernandez. There's a new tool to help consumers save their money. A new database has been launched to give consumers the ability to compare prices across a range of supermarkets on the island before they go to do their grocery shopping. It also enables consumers to know the total amount they might spend in transportation costs. Minister of Industry Don Villinis says it was a challenge in the past because some supermarkets did not want to give the cost of their items. But he contends it's time supermarkets change their attitude in the current environment.
Those who have fear of this information perhaps will have to rethink their way of doing business in Barbados. I believe the consumers must have access to all information so they can make an informed decision. So I therefore wholeheartedly embrace the concept of this application, not only as a mechanism to monitor the movement of food prices, but also as a policy analysis tool and as a means of creating a much more informed consumer in Barbados.
Recession or not, people must eat. So declares a Purity Bakeries executive as the company reports strong sales of its pastries, meat rolls, jam puffs, and other delights. Sales and distribution manager Jennifer Floro tells the Business Minute the current environment is challenging and input costs have increased. But she assures the company has no plans of raising prices at this time. Floro says Purity is focused on expanding its products, and as such, it recently introduced a new line called Cravings, treats for special occasions.
So here talking about my Cravings premium line of bakery products, which is our cookies, muffins, and our frosted layer cakes. We're doing this premium line based on entertainment as well as targeting the high-end customers, but not ones, the cakes are not very costly. You can have them for entertainment, as I say, whether it be a birthday, anniversary, or even a kid's party.
The tough economic environment has not been as kind to iFocus Inc., Operator Simon Harris tells the Business Minute over the last year, Barbadians have been opting to buy cheaper frames for their glasses or reuse frames, and this has led to a drop in sales. She, however, notes that an increasing number of people, mainly women, have been coming for optical checkups. Harris, who also operates in St. Vincent, is now eyeing new business opportunities in other Caribbean countries, given the high incidence of glaucoma and other eye-related diseases.
Moving forward, we want to be throughout the entire region. So our business plan is to, every 2 years, open a location in a different region. That's the plan, and so far, so good. We've been doing well.
Digicel Jamaica plans to introduce a mobile money service which will allow smartphone users to receive remittances and to make and receive payments via their cell phones. The company says the move is designed to reach Jamaica's unbanked population. It's been in the making since 2012 when the telecommunications company signed a $17 million financing arrangement with U.S. mobile banking outfit Boom Digital. Digicel's Jamaica Chief Executive Officer Barry O'Brien says the company is still working on getting approvals in the Jamaican market. The Bank of Jamaica recently introduced a regulatory framework for mobile banking, e-money, and e-payment systems. Digicel has already launched the service in Haiti and Papua New Guinea. Now for today's financial tip. Parents, it is never too early for your children to develop the skills of good money management. You can start helping them by teaching them how to save a portion of their allowance or lunch money. That's been the Barbados Today Business Minute. Join us again next Tuesday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Vic Fernandez.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.